There's LAISHLEY Park behind us. Behind us, walking away from that stage is right back there. You see up there? Stage. We're going to be out here on Sunday, but we're just taking a walk along what they call Harbor Walk here and get our exercise. You want to let's cut the corner over here so you can see the rest of the park. But that is the event site of Charlotte County Veg Fest on Sunday. And what are the hours, Denise? Do you remember there? 10 to 3. Okay. I know we've been doing some promoting there, and speakers. Actually, they haven't done the speakers yet. We're still working on that in the morning.
Dr. Tuttle and Dr. Delaney will definitely be here.
Yes, that's right. Dr. Delaney's row we've done this event. It's totally free. And what makes this event different than everybody else's festival? No animal products. And Dr. Delaney is the only speaker that has been here for all events at this point. And actually, Dr. Delaney is like a physician who's a regular medical. She is what I consider like a plant-based doctor. So if anybody's wondering going plant-based is better for your health, or if you don't believe that animal products actually harm your health, because I'm out there. I've just been communicating with some today. I think that don't realize that that's a thing. You want to show up here on Sunday, right? Because you can get all your questions answered.
Delaney's patients come here. They're like her cheerleaders.
Yeah.
they like to see her speak. You can call them patients because they're not sick anymore.
They're not?
They're more like fans.
They're not in wheels and everything like this?
No, they're happy and healthy.
Well, so, can you imagine that? If you're in society nowadays, you never see your patients get better, do you? You just see people come in with more. And when they do come out with these ailments, the best that they seem to be able to do is they never make any claims of healing anyone. And if you want to know why that is, ask Dr. Delaney. You know, you're free, like ask a doc or whatever. She's going to give a talk, and you can ask her what's going on.
I used to have a conventional doctor in Virginia, and when she saw my age, she could get my liver checked out, and she ordered all this panel of tests, even though I didn't have it. She thought that by now
age trigger test.
Yeah, she thought by now my liver so it all checked out fine.
Well, if you're concerned about it, this is the place to be, that's for sure. And Charlotte County is a place where we need you. Even if you're already totally, we need people out here, right, Denise? Because we've been talking about this. There is not even one space or fully vegan restaurant in this entire county of Charlotte County. Punta Gorda, Porch, even Babcock Ranch is in Charlotte County. No fully plant-based restaurants. And actually, because I had a little conversation online with somebody earlier today, basically saying, well, that's segregation. They were saying to me, this is an interesting point. So they were saying, well, you know, I have people that are vegan, and when we go out, we go to a restaurant that serves both vegan and animal products, right? It serves both. And they said that's the same. And I said, well, that is true, except that the most all the time, really, when you go to a restaurant that's not fully plant-based, your food is going to get cross-contamination. That's when the person said, well, that sounds like segregation to me. And I said, well, it could, but not in this case, because in this case, the animal product. So if you want to be able to optimize your health, you have to make sure that your food is not contaminated. It is possible that you could have a restaurant that's not fully plant-based or vegan. In practice, that's nearly impossible. It just doesn't happen. The cross-contamination happens. In other words, some restaurant, if it's both, there's no way they're going to have a chance at ever optimizing their health. They're not going to be able to. And I said that's because animal products harm human health. And I said, if you don't understand why, I went out to Charlotte County Veg Fest on Sunday and hear the speakers, especially, what do you think about that? Did you ever think about that? Just saying this segregation,
about that longer. I mean, it never makes sense to serve animal products. Offering alcohol and cigarettes at a 5K. Okay, we're going to have the smoking section and the non-smoke them all the same. It's not the same. We shouldn't be encouraging.
Just for discussion topics to consider, and we hope that you will consider them. And on Charlotte County Veg Fest on Sunday, because there's going to be lots of people like your people who are consider these different things that are going to show up at the event. And when you're there, you'll get to eat some plant-based foods. And some of the vendors that are there actually aren't fully plant-based vendors. All they have to serve you is plants. Like maybe cross-contamination going on. It's not so you don't have to worry about that either. And then, of course, products and services, they'll be fully plant-based, no animal products. QR code, you can donate to our nonprofit. We're a 501c3. Any donation or amount you give to the organization is fully tax deductible. Denise and I have regular jobs that we work. Okay, in case you're wondering about that, how we pay. I would love to make money off of these things, but right now it's not possible. Right now, organization, a plant-based diet.org anyway. So let's see what else we're walking down right now. Let me show you. We're walking down this area here where we're going to see the Sunset Bridges on 41. That's 41 headed north, and this is 41.
I have some advice. Get there early, because most desserts might run out early there.
Okay, yeah.
Ran out before.
And bring water, bring shade. It's almost sunset. Bring sunglasses, bring a hat, bring maybe, because it's going to be hot. We know that. It's not going to be the record heat that it's going to be. Actually, today is, right? But it's going to get colder, not cold, cooler anyway, for Saturday and Sunday.
Not working for coffee on your way to the festival, because Forever Grounded will be here.
Oh, yeah?
They have
a bunch of our events recently. They were at the one last weekend in Bonita Springs. Yeah. And
stuff.
Yep. And we're out here, by the way, with everybody else getting their exercise, right? Vigorous aerobic exercise is important for your health, especially your mental health. Actually, don't think going to the gym. Don't think you're going to lose weight by walking or riding your bike. Ridiculous distances, which nobody does.
Abs are made in the kitchen.
That's right. And the little tiki hut area. After the event on Sunday, you can come over here to the hut area. Actually, it's a huge tiki hut. And catch the sunset. See, because the sunset's happening now, and I'm on Sunday.
There's free music here all the time, but we'll have free music at the event too. And he'll be taking tips.
Yeah, we'll have the good music. Over here is going to go on. You're not going to even want to, but go over here during the day. It's going to be too hot.
You can make a request with DJ Babes only.
Yes, so that's actually Dom, our friend, who's DJ based on. We're going to have to talk a little bit louder here while we're walking, because the music is constant right now. Anybody recognize that song? Yeah, that's right. All right, so anyway, we're going to keep walking on the harbor walk, because we got to get the steps in that we normally get in. And another reason why you want to come out to Charlotte County Veg Fest is the people that are there, like us, the speakers, the vendors, they all care about these things. To you to do better in life. And that's one of the most important things you can do is minded people and hang around people that are going to influence you to do better. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, you can add some.
Yeah, there will be free 5-minute ear readings going on too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Center for Healing by Design.
So don't tell her about your health and ear reading and see if it coincides with stuff that you already know.
That's
You'll
right.
be surprised by touching a probe to the outer portion of your ears. It's pretty cool.
To give you that, and if you've never considered that, there's a lot of things you may have never considered that you're going to learn today. And that's one of them, how the ear could possibly be like a window to another idea that just to consider, it's kind of along that line, is your allergy. That's where someone is trained and they look into your eye. People say the eyes are what's wrong with you, or what you need to do based on just looking in your eyes.
Yeah.
So you've had that.
It's pretty accurate. Also, if you know anyone who has diabetes yourself, or you're at least pre-diabetic, come listen to Fab the Vegan. He'll tell you his.
That's right.
It's a great story.
Fab's going to be there. And of course, we're going to be there giving our. I mentioned this nonprofit that you can go above here and you can donate to the nonprofit. Right? What is the nonprofit? What are we doing? What things have we been working on? What things are we working on in the future? That's our talk, which starts at 10 a.m. on Sunday. First thing in the morning. Right?
I have to update my PowerPoint slides to show you something different for those that are following us around to different festivals.
Plan on come on out here and making the whole day of it. Plan on arriving hungry, different foods. We just added another food vendor today. Actually, it's Nature's Well, and they've actually been at a couple of our events. They were not on the list, actually. And the full list of vendors and the full list of speakers and everything, go down below to plantbasedevents.in or the actual direct link for the event, which is the first one on top of our calendar when you go to plantbased events. As long as you register there, you will get an email that'll have the list of the speakers and the vendor the next day, something like that.
Nature's Wellness has fresh pressed juices. If you know it, the nutrient value goes down within minutes after pressing it, so pre-bottled from the factory, it doesn't do you much good.
So if you're buying juice in the store, it could be like a month old. But if you're buying stuff from them on Sunday, how old is it?
Nature's Wellness? I
Yeah.
think it's
okay, like minutes old.
I think they sell food too, but I know they have juice.
Okay. Walking on here now to this is like another place in the water, because if you guys remember, Hurricane Ian came through here, and we was in the water over there where we were at LAISHLEY Park that were actually capsized. The roof. This is like one of these thatch roofs, but it's totally leaking from the hurricane. So but they're still open. But again, let me also remind you guys, no restaurants or anything here in this town yet, or this county, that are hopefully you understand why that's important. Who is that?
Moody Blue Wolf Trap.
Eye in the sky?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alan Parsons Project.
Alan Parsons Project.
Yeah.
Eye in the sky.
Yeah, Alan Parsons Project.
The birds, some of them are just sitting right now.
Yeah. These are all pelicans, too.
Storks. Two of the storks are napping.
Yeah, do you see them?
Yeah, you can come see them to our event. We'll tell you where they are.
We will. We will definitely tell you. Boats out here, we think that they were anchored out here before the storm, because if you left them here, what happened was they would get destroyed because they just bang up against the docks. There's somebody recording some stuff.
Popular spot to watch the sunset. This corner right here.
Yeah. Here. All right. There we are. So we're still going.
So Shannon Blair sees, and they have a great story to tell. That they have updated PowerPoints with animal activism mentorship. Hey. And they play a video at the end too about animal rights.
There as well. He's been at some of our events in the past, and he will also be discussing. And I think more stuff with the climate. I'm not sure if he's given the same presentation he gave at Naples Veg Fest or not.
He went back to school. That's why he hasn't been as active as previous. But yeah.
Yes. So much going on, and we have our work cut out for us too. And if you guys are out there watching, us now, please help us. Tag some friends here in the comments. Give us a note so that this helps populate it in the algorithm, because we want to get this out to everybody. We do. It's the future. And so we are trying to move towards that future as fast as we possibly way to do it. And the easiest way to do it is just to get more people involved. It's really a grassroots effort. Have you guys help us by letting other people know about this event, because this event is the only time we'll do it is late February, early March 2024.
Yeah. Cities that Punta Gorda is close to, besides Port
Charlotte, Murdoch, Northport is to the north. That's over in Sarasota County.
That's enough. So if you have a friend who has heart disease or diabetes, a friend who the benefits of a plant-based diet, offer to go pick them up and bring them. Have them try mac and cheese from the Corn Soup King. They won't even believe that it's vegan. It has no cholesterol. You gotta start somewhere if you're just starting your plant-based journey.
Yes, exactly. Somewhere that you're familiar with, comfort foods, right?
Yes.
And actually, there's another food event today that may be signing up as well. So we'll have all these things on there. And remember, this is beginnings, right? We work in so many communities. We have festivals in Naples. We have things, Fort Myers, Cape Coral, Englewood, here in Southwest Florida. So this is just one area. Punta Gorda is just one area, but this area, it's this one, Englewood, that need the most help, I'd say, right? Yeah. They're in the beginnings. It's easy to do something once it's already taken hold, right? But we don't want to just do something just in the fold. We want to bring new people in. Here's some more music here. There's a lot of different music things going on here. These are just this one and the one before, just like gatherings of people playing in these public areas. They haven't been here before. We've been here either. All right, here we'll show you right here with the boats. Hurricane Ian. This one actually, I feel like it's gone down since yesterday. I feel like it was. Didn't it have something that you were looking at yesterday? Yeah, it had that spray. Oh, that's so. This one, Ian got this boat. You see, much of it left.
Wow, I see jumper cables.
Yeah, if you need, anybody need a set of jumper cables? I don't think it's a jumper cable.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah, this thing is gone. Who has to get these things out? There's 41. That's where we're walking from. LAISHLEY Park is on the other side of 41. We've been walking. You're here. If you want to get here early while we're setting up, the event doesn't start until 10 a.m. It may be kind of hot. By the time the afternoon rolls around, it may be pretty warm. I don't know. Actually, it'll be cooler one of the hotter days. And we'll show you this other boat down here. And we were at this place down here called Fisherman's Village. We're kind of giving you like a whole tour
of the harbor walk.
Gorda.
That village doesn't have much of anything that's vegan either.
So that's why we're here. It's exactly why we're here. If there were vegan restaurants and everybody had vegan options, there would be no reason for us to be here. And this is why we're reaching out to you guys too. We're making these long videos. So you say, why are these guys here? Who cares about plant-based stuff? Like people that don't care, or people that they're okay with just hurting themselves, okay? Because having fun and really living in the best possible state of health you can to have the most fun possible. Like these people over here playing tennis, yeah. Everybody's out here walking pets, riding bikes, and you'll be able to bring. Oh, here's the boat.
It looked like somebody had docked it last night, but there's a warning.
There's actually on the boat. You see this? The owner and all persons interested in the attached vessel, pursuant to section something and is unlawfully waters. So it's not a public nuisance, it's a derelict. I guess no trespassing in Morgan Marine. It's aside to Morgan Marine to be recovered. That's it.
It looks like vandalized. Someone took the seat.
Yeah, somebody stripped this thing. Oh, there it is. But there's a lot of just like, hurricane came right through here. That boat over there looks like it's damaged right there. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep walking. Actually, there's a fisherman's village. I'm gonna get Denise on the other side. Make it to Fisherman's Village. That's what it's called. Wait, that's not a vegan. So, but there's a beach out there, and we didn't see it to hit the sunset on the beach over there. Although there was a few waves back here yesterday that we saw, and there was sand in the beach, and they could smell the red tide. It was gross. And remember, red tide is about your habits. Okay, and that's how you minimize red tide. The short version I can give you is eat whole and treat your landscape organically. If you do that, best anybody can do. Yeah. Because anything you do that moves away from that, then moves away from organics, away from whole plants to processed plants or animal products, you are contributing more the further you move away from that. Is that right?
Yeah.
So that was simple. I've made an entire video. That was like the simplest form simplest way I've ever explained it before, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, makes sense. Answer.
So if red tide can surge here in Charlotte County, although there aren't that many beaches here in Charlotte County, which is kind of weird. It's kind of like there or Pine Island. These areas, which are all kind of near each other, have basically no beaches. But the beaches that are north of here, like Nokomis, Venice, there are so huge amounts of red tide coming back. And we saw it when we were in Naples too. Right? I mean, it wasn't that bad, as bad in Naples. I don't know why, as it is further up north. But
because it's where it runs out from both sides of Lake Okeechobee.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because we're actually Lake Okeechobee is south of us, and then close to Hachi River side, and then there's another river. I can't remember the name of it. Somebody can remember that for me and write that in the comments. That'd be good. Those are the floodgates that open and dump the high nutrient content water. What content? Animal products create high nutrient content because animal agricultures don't actually have treatment for the animal waste. Okay, that's why. Okay, the other thing is, it's all free range. You know what? The whole state's not going to be free range. Gosh. So that's why it's high nutrient content. The other reason why is because you're not using whole plant sugar. They're big sugars south of the lake, and they back pump their water. That's not a whole food. It's a refined part of health optimization. It's not part of doing what you can do to reduce red tide. And then the other thing is organic methods. You always want to use organic methods, not only for your edible landscapes, your edible food, but also for your ornamentals. If you even have them, in my opinion, it's going to be more native stuff and more plants. That's what it should be. And use organic if it's native and you're growing food. If you're not using organic methods, you're going to add to the nutrient load, cause red tide. That's what causes it. It's unnatural high levels of nutrients. Let's see, we're getting close to that. I think we're going to make it to the beach by sunset.
Yes.
And we'll let you guys hang on, since I think tomorrow we're not going to be walking out. Tomorrow we're actually going to be going to businesses around town and delivering some flyers, right?
Yeah.
But hopefully them up for us so people can see who come in on Saturday for the event on Sunday. And that over there is Fisherman's Village. Kind of goes from this path out in just a second. So how has this town changed, Denise, since we've been here? We've 3 total years, but 4 actual events, because this will be
There are less coffee shops now. Dos Cristianos closed, and shops now. Wildwood Pizza is not here anymore. They used to. So those are the 2 changes that I noticed.
But I think they're out from the hurricane. They're gone. So that one specifically, anyway.
There's another pizza shop called Pizza Gorda that's right down too. Do you know if that's still there?
Yeah, I don't know. But I can tell you that in general, the biggest thing that I'm concerned with, and that you should be concerned with too, anybody who frequents this, is that there is no fully plant-based or fully vegan restaurant, and that be the place to put one. Right. I think, you know, I mean, people have. I had a few times I was making posts in some of the vegan groups and stuff, saying, "Look, there's no all vegan restaurants, no all plant-based restaurants. Can you help us out?" Basically, the way you can help us is just by showing up at the event, because the more these restaurant owners realize there's a demand, the more likely they're going to open one up. There's all vegan restaurants in Lee County. There's all vegan restaurants in Sarasota County, north and south of here. There's all vegan restaurants in Collier County. So our Southwest Florida is our biggest audience. The most events that we have like, I think, 6 annual, and our audiences are larger here than anywhere else. The vegan group that we have on Facebook, UFL.org, has 6,000 members. So go ahead and join that, you know, and really big audience. And this is the time for this audience to help us out, right? Because the areas that need the most help are both of the areas that we're in, which is Punta Gorda, Englewood. Those areas, right?
They call it Punta Gorda.
Punta Gorda. Okay. Anybody out here listening, help us out. We know you don't live in Charlotte County or Punta Gorda. Come on down to this event, because it'll make all the difference in the world, and take somebody out directly in your backyard in Southwest Florida, somebody else's backyard in Southwest Florida.
Yeah. Do we have any news team helping us with this event?
I don't know.
I think for a newspaper here last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you know someone, get a story in the news about this.
Yeah, and just letting people know. Share, go register at plantbasedevents.info, and just showing up at the event. The fact that people mean all the difference. That's all that the business owners care about. And if we want vegan and plant-based to business owners, they just need to like a baseline number of people, right, that are going to be out, and then they'll start opening their businesses. It's only a matter of time, right? That's the other thing I want to make sure we get. All this stuff is the future. We know it's only a matter of time. Everybody benefits when you have a system like this that we described. That all of a sudden you can't envision it yourself, and you would think, no, that you're just talking a bunch of BS, and that's never going to want to. It's not as good as you say it is. Well, come on out on Sunday, correct?
Yeah.
And I'll just see you guys on Sunday, and you'll hear about why this thing is so great. There's so many reasons. I mean, that's why we're so involved, because it's so obvious to me. Progress we've made too. The organization started in 2014. Before I even met Denise, we didn't even have any festivals at that time. The first festival that we didn't even happen until January of 2000. And back in 2014, it was hard to find anything plant-based or vegan outside of kind of grocery store. And now, like, literally every grocery store has plant-based milks, plant-based cheeses, plant-based faux meats, right?
Yeah.
So if all that can happen since 2014, more to go. That's not the end, right? That's not done. Those are all transition products I just described. All be all. It's not what we ultimately want people to do, because those are not health optimizing foods. It's a great step in the right direction. And if all that can happen since 2014, which was basically 7 years.
I hope to see more organic produce. I'm tired of the same selections.
And I think everyone's tired of having to pay double for organic stuff, right? And what's going to bring the price down? Yeah, if more people buy it, it won't be so rare. They can't mark it up. The reality is, if something's not organic, it's because they use chemicals. They can still allow the use of some chemicals. We prefer chemical-free. That's what we do here at the nonprofit. And chemicals are really only there as a labor-saving device. I know I've been working the past month or two over at Angela Gardens, Self-Illumination Ministries in Naples. And by the way, it's our dinner. We prepare food that's grown on the farm. That is coming 10 days, something like that, 9 days. It's not that far away. It's next Saturday. We still have some remaining. So we've sold quite a few, actually. But more left at plantstotable.org. It's PLANTS, the number 2, TA on the event in Naples, because there's several of these Plants to Table events that we have, one in Southwest Florida. So it's our only special on the farm plant, and actually everything meets our certified healthy vegan food standard. And if you don't talk on Sunday, because we'll explain it, we don't have time to explain it now.
Dr. Tuttle will be speaking.
Yes, Dr. Tuttle and Madeline will be our guest of honor at the Plants to Table dinner. So to ask them more questions, you'll get a tour of the farm. Actually, Emmanuel and I need to go through, and we need to kind of with the event description, the menu,
I'll be
all
a
the
server.
stuff. Oh yeah, picker too. We're gonna pick the food. All right, we gotta slow down here because we're kind of entering traffic. We are at the village now. We're all the way down here, trying to catch the sunset on the beach. So you see Fisherman's Village, and they have these cool lights. We saw all these yesterday when we were here, right?
Christmas lights. I used to decorate my shrubs with
some motorcycle riders. Yeah, Denisha. So it looks a lot different actually when it's dark, totally dark out, because I don't know. This is.
I don't see the wires overhead.
You don't see the wires.
It's the fun shop.
We're not, no promotions for them. Sorry. All right. That's not the beach. Think down here so we can make the sunset. All right, we're gonna walk down through here. Tide, if you guys have never seen it before. Again, we're giving you a tour of Punta Gorda. And the beach is on the left and sunset side. So let's see if we can. Yeah, we can go out this way. Let's go out this way. So we can catch the sunset. They have music out here. Music? It may be too loud to come out here. Alright, we'll just get on this way. But here is the beach with the love. I think they may have added this recently. Just like they added a lot of the sand at the other place. To the beach here. All right, we're gonna walk this way. So yeah, you guys are getting a full tour of downtown Punta Gorda, including the beach. Here's the beach. Here's the sunset. Walking like right along the edge here. You see the sunset. Actually, it's gonna drop down below it. Drops down on anything else, I think. So there it is. Here's the beach. So we've never been on. I think they added all the sand and stuff, kind of like they did at the other. See, because that's where we were before. There's all these people down there that are just kind of the building there, and there's no beach or sand like there is here. But I think they trucked all because it's way up. I mean, it's not. or it was. So you guys get to catch it here tonight with us. Actually, and now I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll say a few final words here. Birds? There's a lot of birds. All right, so we're just watching the sunset now. And what else can we say about Charlotte County Veg Fest?
We said everything there is to say.
We did. Her round of applause now.
We didn't mention any vendors by name except for at the same time. Your friend Easter with the juices. We'll be there. Sunset. Corn Soup King. Forever Grounded Coffee.
We're going to have it for you. You're not going to have to go anywhere. We're right here at the event. LAISHLEY PM on Sunday.
Microgreens for macro health will be there. Her microgreens will be there. Maybe she'll have some wheat fresh up.
Why don't we walk over this way to this side because we're kind of blocking these people over here. And this room has to stand. Let me show you guys the sunset.
Vegan Outreach will be there if you need a starter kit.
Yeah. All right, let's walk by this way. All right, we're gonna come over here because this way you can kind of catch more of what's going on in the background when we're. All right, so here's the sunset here. Now you can kind of see exactly what's going on with the beach. Is this future so bright I gotta wear shades? Is that the song? It's not? Yeah. This is, yeah. It is. This is from the 80s. Gotta wear shades. Future so bright. What are you looking at? Oh, this chair? Look at the size of this chair. Look at the size of this chair here. This is Fisherman's Village. You gotta get up in there? Denise is gonna get up in here. Can she get up? Get there? And you got the sunset behind you. All right, wait there, buddy. So if you in this village with a vegan name, what would you name it? Veggie Village? Okay, that works. Denise is kind of sitting there in the chair, right? There it is. There's the sunset. All right, let's go see the rest of the sunset. And we've noticed that too in Punta Gorda. Denise is just gonna sit there. She's got her chair. I was gonna say we've noticed here in downtown Punta every single night. You wouldn't think, and actually I'd say the average age here is, I'd say probably the oldest average age of any community that we're in. Besides this one, Englewood maybe are tying for that, unless you're environment like over 55 place like the villages up north. It's older, but we're also almost. I'm 53. Denise is 52. So you know, broadcasting live from Veggie Village. Yeah. All right. The sun is still. It's almost down. There's a boat kind of moving around there. Like your chair?
Yeah, I want to picture it. I'm patiently waiting for you.
Oh, all right, let me give you that. I can do that while I got my other phone out here. I want to get a picture of Denise. And she's got to get the sunset too. The sunset, the whole deal. There we go. Smile, smile. How you think? That's a good one, isn't it? All right. What do you think? You like that one? See that? There's the picture. Denise. What
do you think that song's over?
Yeah, that was also from the. All right, we're still waiting. Still going to go down here in a second. And I guess they're going to do another. I think so. Maybe.
Take one more.
What do I have to do? All right. I got to try to do this with one hand. All right, ready? Smile. Here we go. Smile. All right, is that better? So who sings this song?
Johnny Cash.
Yeah, a lot of country since we've been up here in Charlotte County. A lot of old country. A lot of old country, right?
Yeah, this is old country.
A lot of people think. There we go. Yeah, there is some feedback. All right, well, I think we might as well end the video. He's special with the sunset once it goes down.
Buildings.
So, if you guys if we haven't gotten your attention now, you already know you got to be out here in Punta Gorda at Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Totally free, totally plant-based. You can't get this right. And if you're outside of Charlotte County, we want you to come on over and join us to show your support plant-based and being vegan in this county. How's the time? Yeah, we do. Denise, I think Denise forgot to charge her Fitbit, so we don't know what time it is now on this phone right here. 6:18. All right. All right, we're going to end it here with the sunset. So everybody, have a great Sunday. Bye-bye.